meet Year 7.
Awesome!
It's the most important year of school so far.
You're not here to have a laugh and a good time. You're here to learn.
With so many changes, new friends,
Yes, have you got a class?
and new teachers.
You are a Greenwood boy.
It's an exciting world to discover.
Wow.
It can be fun, but sometimes it can be tough. There are different challenges for everybody.
We're in Year 7, we're acting like 3-year-olds.
We've rigged another secondary school with loads of cameras,
Is this what you see when you look for a camera? Because this is awesome.
so you can find out exactly what happens.
You're on report by my request.
I'm Trev. I used to go to school here, but now I'm one of the teachers. Last question, because you're going to run out of time. Welcome to our school.
I need a wig.
It's been a big year for our students.
Okay, good morning, Year 7.
Since their apprehensive arrival back in September,
Who was nervous on their first day of school?
they've all begun to find their feet and settle into a new school.
I can boogie.
They've made lots of new friends and got to know a few of the teachers quite well.
Final warning to you.
Instant detention.
And of course,
We are preparing for the exam.
there's been a lot of learning going on.
3x plus 15 equals 36.
But secondary school isn't just about maths, English and science. There are lots more opportunities to try out all sorts of different activities. Sports clubs,
Get in front of that.
drama and music clubs, even comic book clubs. I'm responsible for music, drama and after-school activities. And I think this lot are ready for the biggest challenge of the year.
I know that this year is just full of talent. There is talent coming out of your ears. So,
I want them to enter the big Year 7 talent show, where in just 7 weeks' time, they'll perform in front of hundreds of their fellow students and 3 guest judges.
and the final's always a really great event in the hall with about 350 people coming to watch, coming to support your friends and family. OK, thank you.
Challenge set. Today on our school,
Buckenberry bounded with a Barbie.
as the whole of Year 7 begin to prepare for the event of the year, we'll meet Shannon and Amira. And we'll be following Taylor J.
Whoa. Hey, Jay, you need to calm down.
Taylor's suddenly used to being centre of attention,
Thank you, country.
and while she's always entertaining in class,
Oh, you'll never bring me flowers.
she also performs outside of lessons in our school's very own recording studio.
So late that my heart feels nothing at all.
I love music. I've made my own CD. In 10 years' time, I could be walking the red carpet with Taylor Swift, Rihanna, Beyonce. You never know.
So it won't surprise you to know that Taylor is the first to sign up for the talent show. You might remember the cheerleaders have been working as a team for weeks now, and they've entered their new routine in the show. If they can just stop arguing.
When we're doing a practice, a lot of time gets wasted on arguing and saying about how, oh, she's not lifting properly, oh, that looks stupid, oh, no, we shouldn't do that, we should do something like this.
It looks to me like there's an awful lot of practicing to do before they'll be able to perform on the big stage and stand any chance of winning the competition.
Come in, Spencer. Take a seat.
Spencer's singing voice has won him 2 talent shows in primary school.
What are you going to sing?
I don't know, I like Ed Sheeran.
Thinking out loud? Let's try it.
What, do it now?
Yeah, wait till it kicks in.
Oh my God, I'm really nervous.
No.
Come on.
Why?
Of course.
Why you got? If you've won 2 talent shows, you can't be that shy.
I don't know, I'm just really nervous.
Despite having an early bout of nerves, his track record tells me he might be one of the favourites to win.
girls, come over.
Samantha and Megan have been trying to convince Amira to become the third member of their band.
So Sam and Megan were doing it before, and you.
Yeah, they wanted me to join.
Do you want to join?
Don't mind.
Do it.
Do it. Come on, please, from there.
Okay, you're gonna have a go at blank space.
Having agreed to join the girl band, Amira will have to squeeze rehearsals into her already busy day. At school, she's one of the hardest working pupils in Year 7.
So what's 17 times 17?
289.
Ooh, very nice.
And the learning doesn't stop when she gets home to her mum, dad, and 2 sisters in the evenings.
Do you know what 9 times 10?
Yeah, 90.
How do you know that?
After school, I do maths, GCSE, English, sometimes do my Arabic work. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen.
She don't have a break, she just does work.
After all that studying, there's helping mum around the house.
Sometimes I do get annoyed with how much work I do, but sometimes my mum says you don't have to do it if you don't want to. It's just that my mum wants me to do well, that's why.
But GCSE?
It's not that hard.
Performing in a girl band will certainly be a new experience for Amira.
Oh, we just want to hear you sing today, so I don't mind. We can sing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star if you want.
No!
So now, our school's answer to Little Mix sing together for the very first time.
I'll sit on the floor song.
Yeah, me too.
Why are you hiding down on the floor?
We weren't that confident, so we just sat behind the tables and sang so he couldn't see us.
Someone be brave and just start doing it.
If someone just starts doing it, I'll join it. Something can start up.
Oh, wow.
Please.
Yes, I will.
Yes.
Ready?
Nice to meet you where you've been. I can show you incredible things.
That's a start, girls, but I think you'll have to work on your confidence.
What are you going to sing?
I've been thinking about doing Read All About It.
Emily Sander.
Oh, I'm scared now.
Thank you. Don't be scared yet.
Shannon loves singing, and despite her shyness, has signed up for the show.
I was going to dedicate it to my brother because he passed away when he was quite young.
She lives at home with her mum and dad, and since a young age helped care for her brother Michael.
There's the one of Michael. We have it in the living room because that's the best picture we've got of him. It was him in his tux. When Michael was 3 days old, he had 3 heart attacks. So ever since then, he was disabled.
That was the day on the beach. There's you. You kept putting sand on him.
I wanted to build him into a sandcastle.
So what did he do? There was a bottle of pop by his feet, and he kicked the bottle of pop and it went all over you. It was just dripping all over your head.
Every day I'd walk into his room, give him a kiss on the cheek and say, "Good morning, Michael," open his curtains and everything. And I learned to put his feed on, and I learned how to do his medicines and everything.
But in the summer before she started Year 7, Shannon's family had to face tragedy.
My brother passed away in the 6-week holiday. So it's been really hard for me to go through the changes to go to secondary school. But honestly, I kept thinking to myself, well, if I think about it, right, I'm just going to leave my home issues at home and I'm going to try and basically start a new life at secondary school. And I was able to do it, but it just got so much that I carried on juggling everything. And eventually I just dropped everything and I couldn't do it. So at school I did break down quite a lot.
The stress of losing her brother and starting a new school has meant that Shannon's confidence is low.
How are you feeling today?
All right. Okay. Yeah, it's been an all right week.
Since September, Shannon has been working with teaching assistant Vicky in B2A.
I'm going to do a mood chat first, see how you've been feeling today.
B2A means Believe to Achieve, and it's a place for people who have grievement issues, anger issues, social anxiety. And I got a letter sent home that I needed to be in B2A, and I was kind of shocked. I was like, why do I need to be in B2A? But I'm happy that Believe to Achieve is here, because without them I wouldn't have been able to deal with the grief of losing my brother.
Okay, well, so the next one is, how does your body show that you're unhappy?
I handshake a lot and like...
Your shoulders are a bit down, are they?
Yeah, I usually slouch a lot as well.
I think she's had to deal with quite a lot, especially coming up to Year 7 and dealing with a bereavement. But she talks quite openly, which is really good, and it's a real credit to her, really. So how much of the time do you feel unhappy? How much? Say in a week, in 1 week, how many times do you feel unhappy?
About 2 days out of 7 now, because it used to be like 5. But
it used to be quite a lot, it's cut down, so you're able to cope with it a lot better. Good. And why is that? What's the difference?
Because I think it's because I've found hobbies and things. Because I do sing every night, so it could, even when I had a really bad throat on Wednesday, I was in my bedroom singing to myself.
Good,
so.
good. If that's the way it helps you get, releases it and makes you happy, then, whatever it takes for you to make you happy. I always see a smile on her face, but she must be hurting so much inside. But she's got something in there that's bursting to come out, like creatively, like her art and her poets. There's something that's just waiting to go. And hopefully we'll see that in Greenwood.
Over in the main hall, rehearsals for the big talent show are underway. But as usual, the cheerleaders are still spending more time arguing than practicing. Meanwhile, Megan, Sam and Amira are now up on their feet and in full flow.
People fall in love in mysterious ways.
A bit louder for me.
Maybe just a touch of your hand.
They have potential, but I want to hear what they sound like singing solo. Would you sing on your own?
I want to hear you separately.
No.
Who's first?
I'm not going first then.
Okay, I'll go first.
How about that? Amira wasn't even going to enter the talent show when I first announced it. Now she's brave enough to attempt singing solo.
Just the first bit though. Well, I'll tell you when to stop because I can't. Yeah.
You'll tell me when to stop?
Kind of.
What if I want to hear more?
That was like...
So, nice and confident. You have an audience. No,
I can't take one more step towards you.
Good.
Cause all that's waiting is regret.
Very low, isn't it?
Yeah. And don't you know I'm not your ghost anymore. You lost the love I loved the most.
You got a really nice tone to your voice, really strong. Because I think there's one thing singing in a group, but it's a bit harder to do it on your own, I think. But if you do that, I just think that your confidence then will just go through the roof.
Following Amira's lead, Sam sings next.
Cruising, can't stop, won't stop moving. Yes.
Oh my God, I'm not doing that again.
In my mind, singing it's gonna be alright. So you have got to dance to it. Is that a made-up dance?
Yeah, pretty much.
Whoa.
Oh, well,
got 10p. Shouldn't I be throwing money at you? Okay, hang on. So, is this dance you've worked out at home, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. So, why don't you just do a dance separately?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't have to worry about singing it? Okay, work on a dance.
Sam's energetic dance routine and Amira's brave solo performance has impressed their friend Megan. But while some people are rehearsing hard,
Oh, I forgot the words.
Spencer hasn't yet shown up to any rehearsals. And neither has Shannon. Having signed up for the talent show, she's now having second thoughts, and youth worker Sean wants to find out what the problem is.
How do you feel?
I'm scared.
What are you scared for?
I'm scared that when I'm singing, I'm gonna my voice is gonna break in the middle of it or something. I do feel like I might drop out. I'll be embarrassed in front of everyone. And I'm really scared that if I mess up, everyone's gonna see me different and everyone's gonna make fun of me. It's just a bit nerve-wracking.
My idea is for you to build a little bit of confidence. It will help you long term.
Shannon's lack of confidence seems to be holding her back. And in Believe to Achieve, Vicky's come up with an idea that she hopes might help. She wants her to write a message to her brother on a balloon and release it into the air. That's not the best start. Luckily, Vicky's got another balloon.
Happen again.
Down to the last balloon. Don't burst this one. Shannon finally gets to write her message to Michael. You'll always be remembered. And they head outside to release it.
So, when we have a thought or a feeling, and sometimes we just want to like say it and then let it go, sort of thing. So.
You will always be remembered, Michael. Oh, God, no, that didn't work, did it?
I think I gained a lot out of it by letting the balloon go in the air, and I feel like I can just finally not stress about it too much. And I think that's what Vicky tries to help me do, and I think she has really helped me.
She's quite mature inside. I think she understands the body and the mind quite well, which, you know, with the things she's gone through, I suppose she's had to grow up and face them fears early on.
By now, rehearsals are in full swing. And Taylor J shows them all how it's done.
I enjoy it when I'm on stage because I've got the confidence.
Sam's practicing her dance routine with Julie.
Okay.
But it's not going so well for everyone.
Okay, that started off bad, it got better, and then when you did the that didn't work great.
In the main hall, acts are rehearsing on the big stage. And Amira's up next to practice in front of an audience for the first time.
Amira?
No.
Not yet?
No, not yet.
Right.
At the end, we'll do it.
Why are you going scared, girls?
I can't sing in front of these people.
Why?
I can't stick up anymore.
Perfectly fine. Do you want to get through everyone else first and then get rid of people?
Yes.
Okay. Do that for today only.
That's worrying. There are only a few people watching this rehearsal. Amira's going to have to overcome her nerves quickly if she's to perform in front of a full audience on the big night.
Positions 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4.
The cheerleaders have made it onto the big stage.
2, 3, 4.
But there's still tension within the group, and it's showing in their performance.
3, 2, 1. Smiles! Okay, so just right. I think you could do with a bit more of a smiley face. Are you worried about something over here? Whatever goes on before your audition, your face needs to tell the judges that you love this and you love coming to cheerleading because it's such a fun time for everybody. So that's not going to happen if our faces look like this. Okay.
Trev was trying to make everyone smile and we weren't in the mood to smile at all. I couldn't smile. I was like, wow.
Go! So you've got a forced smile there. Okay, get your arms out.
1, 2, 3, drop.
Okay, better.
It's going to take a lot of work with the cheerleading team to get the routine like as we want it to be.
1, 2, 3.
Like we could have a rehearsal and everything could like go so well, then like on the actual like day,
Someone might
like
break
someone
their
would like
ankle.
break their ankle or something.
Or break the neck.
Oh, Taylor. Oh my God.
Let's hope things don't get that bad, girls.
Keep your voice down. Get started on your work. Please continue, Donnell, because I would love to have you back for an attention. Or you could just do your work.
Another one of my big hopefuls for the talent show
Yeah,
hasn't
you
shown
were
up for
speaking.
any of the rehearsals.
I was going to grab Spencer for 2 minutes. That's cool. Thank you. Thanks very much.
I want to find out why he hasn't been practicing for the competition. especially since he used to do so well in his primary school talent shows.
And you won that?
Yeah, twice.
Twice? 2 years running?
Yep.
So, for me, all this is kind of the same thing, but bigger.
Just like 100 more people.
But you're a performer, you like doing this sort of stuff, like you're excited about the fact there's all lights and the sound system and mics and everything like that.
No, I want to do it, but like, I don't know, because I don't want to mess up, don't want to go wrong.
But that's why I just quite want to just hear a little bit of this song, really. I like this song and I think it will suit you.
But I sing this now?
Just for me, just kind of pretend no one else is here.
OK. So I've got to do it now, then?
You've got to do it now. Ready?
You know I'm not one to break promises.
I love it, that's good.
I don't want to hurt you, but I need to breathe. At the end of it all, you're still my best friend.
Just enjoy it, it's good.
But there's something inside that I need to release.
Bow down to you. Is that good? You really are. You've got a really nice tone to your voice.
Thanks.
Confidence. You've won stuff in the past. The only problem is just getting you to come to rehearsals. I'm imagining your talent show and I'm imagining all your year and people that know you going, he's good, you know, and people who've never heard you sing before just going like, wow, because it's good.
I like singing. It's like a passion to me.
I can see that.
Like, if I'm, like, annoyed at someone or I'm not in a good mood, like, singing will basically cheer me up. Like, but, like...
Good to hear. I just think that if you go out and sing as well as you sang, perform it, love it, lap it up, you're saying it's a passion, then show it's a passion.
I'm up for it, yeah.
Up for it?
See, I'm putting up a fight against Taylor. I am.
That's cool, though.
Because, like, everyone's like, oh, I might be the best boy singer in year 7, and, like... They're like, Taylor's the best girl singer, so I'm like putting up a fight.
But that's what you got to do, innit? You just got to dive in, go for it. If you're giving it some when you're singing that song...
I mean, I'm going to try my best and, like, give it all I've got because, like, I'm in it to win it.
Sick! That's really cool that you're in it to win it.
It looks like I've managed to change Spencer's mind. He's up for it now, and he's got Taylor J in his sights.
I feel love when I see your face, but all these scars I can't replace. Sorry, heart, but we'll have to start again.
It's the final day of rehearsals before the talent show, and things are starting to come together for everyone.
Woo!
Finally, Spencer puts in an appearance, and like Taylor J, his performance is going down a storm.
And it feels like I am just too close to love you.
And at the last moment, even the cheerleaders are working well together as a team, and smiling. Thanks for that, Liam.
Where do I have to hold this? Here.
Yeah, just relax. Stand on that cross. Just give it a go.
Up on stage in the main hall, it's Amira's last chance to get it right before the big event.
Can I start again?
So it starts straight away. Start again. Ready?
No, I can't take one more step towards you. 'Cause all that's waiting is regret. And don't you know I'm not your ghost anymore? You lost the love I loved the most. Learn to live half a life. And now you want me one more time.
You've made like the most incredible journey. In fact, you didn't even sing the first time I seen you. Like,
I know.
I don't even think you were supposed to be there, were you?
No.
Just joined in, and then you've gone from that to singing on your own, just stood at the computer, and not really having a huge amount of confidence. And then you're up there doing it in a big hall like this, and like with confidence as well. You got real control over your voice. I think that you got a real strong chance of doing really well in the talent show.
Thank you.
Well done. You should be really proud.
Thank you.
Thank you.
How amazing! Amira's gone from being a nervous member of Sam's girl group to standing on stage alone and giving a great performance. It finally seems we've got everybody over their nerves and ready for the big show. All except one. Despite all our efforts to talk Shannon into performing, she still hasn't been to one rehearsal. And even though Sean, Vicky and I all think performing in the talent show might really boost her confidence, I've now heard she's dropped out completely.
You suggested earlier that you didn't want to do the talent show anymore, and I'd quite like to know why, and see if there's anything that we can do to kind of sway you a little bit.
I don't think there is. I think I just rushed into it too fast without thinking.
Hello, Sean. Hello. I'd mentioned to Sean that you were a bit worried. So what are your concerns, though?
See, the thing was, the reason I didn't want to do it was because I didn't actually care about winning the talent show when I first heard about it. What I wanted to do was sing and dedicate it to my brother. And if it wasn't good enough, like, I would have been upset because it wasn't good enough for my brother.
It's a fair thing to say. The fact that you're not doing it to win it, that says something really good about you as well to me, because it's about you doing it for other reasons. Because it is a competition, but actually, this is so cliche, but it is the taking part, because that gives you so much more. Getting a little trophy at the end and saying, I won, is all right, but actually the elation and the buzz that you'll get from doing it is worth a whole lot more. Number 1, do it for yourself. Number 2, do it for your bro. Number 3, do it for me, because I'll be gutted if you're not there.
Next time on Our School. Will Shannon pluck up the courage to step into the limelight? Will Spencer manage to beat favourite Taylor J?
In first place.
And after weeks of gruelling rehearsals...
Wow, I twisted my ankle while I was playing dodgeball in PE.
Disaster strikes the cheerleaders.
I did, can't wear it!
Hello, my name's Vanessa. My hair's better than yours.
Mate, look at your hair.
Mate, you look like some frog with hair.
If I see anyone else with a chewing gum or something, you'll all get a red card.
Very nice. Can you cut that part out?